Welcome to the Daily Business and Finance Show. Banking on the future, JP Morgan's Bitcoin warning, Schwab's massive conversion, and the EV stock slide. Plus, predictions of a 2025 oil crunch, market fluctuations with Nasdaq, S&P, and Dow, Verizon's $5.8 billion Q4 impairment charge shockwave, and China's move to standardize AI industry impacting Baidu and Alibaba. Lastly, we dive into Plug Power's market reset ahead of update call. Stay tuned after this short ad break to unpack these headlines further. Jamie Dimon, the chief executive officer of JP Morgan Chase, has issued a warning about investing in Bitcoin and newly sanctioned exchange-traded funds such as Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. He points out their absence of practical application and links to unlawful activities. Dimon forecasts that if the supply of Bitcoin reaches 20 million, there is a possibility that all Bitcoins could be wiped out. This could potentially trigger government intervention.
Charles Schwab has achieved a successful conversion of 90% of TD Ameritrade client accounts and assets. This includes a total of $1.6 trillion and 15 million accounts. The final phase of the conversion is scheduled for May 2024. Despite the use of expensive funding sources like certificates of deposits, the company's goal is to reach a net interest margin up to 2.5% by the end of 2024, with potential to increase this figure to 3% by the close of 2025.
Stocks in the electric vehicle sector took a nosedive on Wednesday, with TuSimple leading the pack with a 53% plunge as it prepares for its Nasdaq delisting. Fisker also experienced a decline of over 10%, triggered by potential investigations into the braking system of its Ocean model. Rivian's shares dipped by 8% in response to Deutsche Bank's downgrade. Other companies that saw their stocks fall include Chijet Motor, VinFast Auto, and Xpeng, largely due to EV price reductions in Asia and Europe. LiDAR stocks such as AI and Luminar Technologies were not spared from this downward trend either. However, it wasn't all doom and gloom as Toyota, Honda, and Ferrari managed to report gains this year despite the overall downturn.
The chief executive officer of Occidental Petroleum, Vicki Hollub, has issued a warning about a possible worldwide oil supply shortage starting from 2025. This is attributed to inadequate exploration activities. She further points out that the situation could deteriorate as American oil firms have redirected their attention from exploration to ephemeral shale oil reserves since the year 2012.
United States stocks ended the day lower on Wednesday, a result of retail sales data exceeding expectations. This led to a bond sell-off and diminished hopes for a rate cut by the Federal Reserve. The Nasdaq saw a decrease of 0.59%, while the S&P 500 experienced a drop of 0.56%, and the Dow Jones fell by 0.25%. All sectors suffered losses, with real estate and utilities being most affected. These developments occur in light of remarks from officials at the European Central Bank and Federal Reserve Governor Christopher Waller that questioned anticipated rate cuts.
Verizon, a leading telecommunications company, is projected to suffer a loss of $5.8 billion in the fourth quarter due to downturns in its business group. Even though it has produced $7.5 billion in revenue during the recent quarter, a year-on-year decrease of 4% and diminishing wireline and wireless equipment income have resulted in this impairment charge.
The Ministry of Industry in China has prepared a draft for guidelines that aim to bring standardization to the artificial intelligence, or AI, sector. This development has led to a decrease in tech stocks, including those of Alibaba and Baidu. The proposed plan is set on establishing more than 50 national AI standards by the year 2026. Furthermore, China plans on participating in the creation of over 20 international AI standards. This initiative aligns with President Xi Jinping's strategy for multi-angle AI governance and seeks to seize early opportunities within the AI industry.
Shares of Plug Power experienced a significant decline, plummeting nearly 13% to reach a four-year low just before the company's business update. Despite expectations, the firm has repeatedly fallen short in terms of revenue. In the third quarter, it reported earnings of $200 million, which is a decrease from the second quarter's $260 million. Andrew Percoco, an analyst at Morgan Stanley, forecasts more financial difficulties for Plug Power. These challenges include potential setbacks at their green hydrogen facility and an impending need to secure up to $1.5 billion in capital.
And that's a wrap on the Daily Business and Finance Show. Stay savvy, stay informed. Until next time, keep making those smart money moves. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Until tomorrow dawns, take care and goodbye for now.
This content is sourced from the Seeking Alpha website, so support our podcast by becoming a Seeking Alpha Premium subscriber. See the show notes page for links to sign up. This episode is produced by Classic Studios. This podcast provides information only and should not be construed as financial or business advice. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.